very good question. So I think it's been a whirlwind, ups and downs. So many lessons, so many wins, so many losses. And I think when I think about all the wins and all the losses, I've realized that growth really does spring from failure rather than success. Yes, of course, winning feels good, and it's really important to celebrate our successes. But if you think about it, and if I look back, like all my profound lessons all came from like setbacks and from stepping out of my comfort zone. So I think that's a biggie. The most significant thing that I think that I've learned over the last 25 years is that it's all about people. It's all about people and the relationships that you have with people. Another big lesson that I've learned is the realization that my perspective may not actually be the reality. And to have the maturity to say I'm wrong when I'm wrong and apologize. I think a lot of people in today's day and age think that apologizing is a weakness, but actually I've realized that it's a huge strength to be able to say, I'm sorry. And even if it's to somebody who I'm overseeing, even if I'm the boss and I'm apologizing to employees, I actually don't even like the word boss. You know, I don't see myself as the boss. And whenever anybody calls me the boss, I'm like, no, rather say leader. Because I don't know, just boss just has like a bad, I don't know, connotation to me. So yeah, I think realization that my perspective isn't the whole story. What else? I guess it's not just all about delivering a service. You know, I think that especially when you're in the service industry, people are all focused about the service. But actually it's about, like I said, it's people. It's about the connections that we make. It's about gaining trust. And it's not just about gaining trust in our clients and building connections with our clients, but it's building those connections with the people that you work with. You know, the people that I work with are the people that are delivering those services. If they're not happy, you know, they say that your customer is as happy as your employee. And especially in the service industry, that's very true. So it's about creating these genuine connections and all based on honesty and building trust and these lasting relationships. That's what actually drives real success. Yeah, so like I said, it's all about people, not just your clients, but your staff. I think we put a lot of focus in making sure that our staff feel empowered and valued every step of the way. Our company culture is super important to us. We believe in servant leadership, which means that we each support each other. We support each other, hold each other up like a family. We've implemented and created a ladder, almost like a career ladder, so that every single girl or boy in our industry or in our company can climb that ladder and can feel that they can experience new heights and explore new roles. And I think that's important. When you feel stuck in a role and you feel like there's no growth, that's dampening somebody's, future. And then that's how you lose staff. And that's not what it's about. It's about keeping your staff. It's about investing in your staff. It's about these lasting relationships. We have an amazing WhatsApp group chat with all of our beauticians. We call them beauticians, not beauticians, because I really believe that our ladies perform modern day magic on a daily basis, the way they make our clients feel. I mean, you can even see it in all the Google reviews. It's all about making our clients feel great about themselves and comfortable in their own skin so that they can feel more confident and happy facing the world. This group chat that we have is just incredible because it's really uplifting. I mean, we send daily quotes. We send happy birthday messages. We celebrate each other's successes. We send comfort notes if anybody's going through a challenging time. When anybody, wins an incentive or, hits their target, we all cheer them on. And I think that's really important. Everybody gets to feel seen and heard. We've got an internal newsletter, which is called the Boutique Bulletin. And every month we spend quite a lot of time updating the newsletter, including information that everybody needs. We're celebrating people's successes. and really, like, I guess, acknowledging when somebody's growing. And I think when somebody is acknowledged, they feel seen, they feel heard, and they want to do more. They want to grow more. They want to give more. Yeah, so it's all about building like a supportive environment where people feel supported and a part. And we've all got this common goal of obsessive customer service. Our goal, whenever we question anything, we always go back to, is this customer centric? Are we exceeding our customers' expectations? Because that's really what it's all about. I mean, in our industry, I don't know if you've noticed, but in our beauty and the skin industry, there's so many false claims and so many empty promises. And this bottle is going to make your skin perfect, and it's going to, your pigmentation is going to disappear overnight. And that's not reality. It's not about those false claims. It's about being genuine, real, and result driven at the same time. And explaining to the client, okay, this treatment is a really good treatment, but don't expect to see results within a week. This is like a 3-month process. People go in the sun and they damage their skin. They don't look after their skin. They can't expect to have, to be able to treat their skin and get a result within a week when they've, damaged their skin over years. So yeah, it's all about being genuine, being real, and those connections with staff and clients. Yes, it's exciting. I think brand identity, I'll first answer your first question. Brand identity on its own, I mean, it's a journey, because when we first started, I had not a clue. I mean, every month we were designing marketing material that had no brand identity. Every month we were reinventing the wheel. We looked different. We had different colors. We had different looks. There was no shape or personality to the brand at all. And then I did a few online branding courses. I spoke to experts in branding, people that have done degrees in marketing and branding. And I realized that you actually need to have a complete framework. And then I created this framework with a guideline. And then not only that, I became the brand custodian. You have to have somebody that's strict to say, yes, this is on brand. No, this is not on brand. Yes, we can do this. No, we can't do that. Because at the end of the day, building a brand is building a personality all on its own. So it's almost like if you close your eyes and if you think about a human being, and that human being is called the Laser Beautique. What would that human being look like? What would she sound like? What would she be wearing? Like, absolutely everything. So that, because at the end of the day, your brand identity is what forms trust in your client. If your brand voice or your brand tone, if you're speaking in a different way online than you're speaking in a consultation, if your website tone of voice or personality is different to your email, your brand's going to come across looking a bit schizophrenic, and nobody trusts anybody that's schizophrenic. So it's really all about creating that guideline and making sure that it's correct on all the platforms. I mean, absolutely every single template comes through me, every single marketing piece comes through me, and I approve it. Yes, it's on brand. No, it's not on brand. I mean, like I say, it's a journey. We still haven't completed our brand. It's like a little booklet, almost like a booklet that shows what is our brand, because it's taken years to create it. So we've got the book, but it's by no means finished. And the plan for this year is to finally finish it, so that we've got almost like a brand Bible. So that's the one thing. The other thing, yes, our new Laser Beautique skincare brand, which we've called Scientific Skincare. We launched it last year, November. Very exciting. I've been trying to launch our own skincare brand probably for the last 8 years. And I couldn't actually just press the go button, because I went in so far as buying the bottles, creating the logo, creating the strap line and everything, but I just couldn't press the launch button because I just didn't believe in it. It was like, I'm not just going to go to anybody to create any cream or any serum and pop it in a bottle and then try and sell it, because it's not genuine, it's not true. And people see through fake. People see through companies and brands that are just bottom line driven, that just want to sell to be able to make profit. You can see it, and it's just, I can't put my head on my pillow and go to sleep at night knowing that I'm not selling something that's true. So it took us quite a few years, and then eventually I met an amazing, I guess it's a compounding pharmacist, or amazing people within the industry, to ensure that whatever we bottle, not only do I believe in it, I can educate in it, and I can get our staff to educate our client on it, because the industry is so full of noise. Like every skincare brand, every makeup brand, every aesthetic clinic, every laser clinic is promising the world and under delivering, and it actually gives like good brands a really bad reputation, and it actually makes our lives a lot harder, because now you're trying to convince people that, you know, your laser really is pain-free, when there's loads of lasers out there that are not actually pain-free. They're just saying it's pain-free. So now you're trying to like re-educate, and so we've created even like almost like educational consultations for our clients, because I don't want to convince somebody that our skincare brand's going to make a difference in their lives. I don't want to sit and convince them just because I've got a pretty advert or the bottle looks nice or whatever have you. And in this industry, people do go for the good-looking bottle because it looks good, you know. To me, it's all about what's inside the bottle. It's about what are the ingredients, and being able to educate our clients to say, this bottle of serum has got X, Y, Z in it, and this ingredient does this, and this is why you need it. I mean, we've got flip charts. So like I said, we've got a few different consultations that we offer at Laser Beautique. One is a laser hair removal, one is an electrolysis, one is a skincare, whether it's pigmentation, whether it's acne, where we literally have created a flip chart with diagrams of the skin. And so you can see, where is collagen created in the skin? What kind of collagen do I need to take to be able to put more collagen in my skin? Because there are hundreds of collagens out there. I don't know if you've seen it, but I mean, you've got Woolworth selling collagen, you've got Click selling collagen, you've got, you know, Sorbet selling collagen, and then you've also got like aesthetic doctors selling collagen. And there's so many different brands. It's like, which one do you choose? Do they actually all work? And I like to even compare it to like the vitamin industry. You've got so many vitamins out there, and you've got some people that believe in vitamins and take vitamins daily. And then you've got other people that think, oh no, vitamins are a complete waste of money. Actually, it just goes straight through you, and all it's doing is producing really expensive pee. Which is true in a way, because you've got really good vitamin brands, and then you've got vitamin brands that aren't so good, that are there for just profit, that are on that bandwagon where the ingredients are not small enough for your blood to actually absorb, and literally it just gets passed through your system. So like in every industry, you've got good service providers and you've got not such good service providers. You've got unbelievable brands that are made with incredible ingredients, and then you've got some brands that are just in it for the money. And it's all about educating your client so that they can see why is this retinol like 120 rand, but this bottle of retinol is like 3 grand. Or like, how can that be? I mean, and I always say, and there's the saying, pay peanuts and you get monkeys, because it's the reality. How can they possibly be putting good, genuine ingredients when they're charging so little? It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, so that's what it's about. It's about educating our clients, and these consultations are free of charge, and our therapists sit there with a flip chart and explain the skin, so that we're explaining to the client why we're recommending certain treatments in clinic, and why we're recommending certain home care products at home.